Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for starters, I don't know, y'all let me know, can I come to this channel looking bummy? Can I come to this channel looking a fool? Can I come to this channel with a missing nail? Can I come to this channel with no makeup on? I can. All right, y'all. Can I come to this channel with my blanket because it's cold outside? I can. All right, y'all. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. So if you are new to the channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I'm so sad. If you're new to the channel and you see me looking bummy like this, I'm so sorry. I just woke up, y'all. The only thing I've done so far is take my morning and brush my teeth. Y'all see my hair looks a hot mess. And I'm sorry, like I'm very raw, and you know, the days where I don't feel like doing nothing, I'm not gonna do nothing. But I still wanted to get a video out to you guys because I really like the feedback that you guys gave me from my unpopular opinions video that I did, I think 2 weeks ago. So I'm back with another one. As I said in the first video, everybody has opinions. Opinions are like what? Yeah, so we can all agree to disagree, or you can agree to agree, but just keep it cute, keep it cute, keep it cute. If you don't agree with me, keep it cute, okay? So let's get into it. All right, so this is a topic that I've been wanting to talk about for the longest. I just never really had a platform to talk about this because I've been thinking about this since high school. I didn't have a YouTube in high school, but y'all, the people who get mad at their friends for hanging out with their enemies are weird. Now hear me out, because I know some people about to side eye be like, what are you talking about? Y'all, okay, I can understand if, let's say for instance, you have an enemy and the enemy did something such as she fucked you over, such as like she slept with your man, or she did some real grimy shit to you, right? And you and her are no longer cool, or you're not cool with her no more, or you don't fuck with her at all, and your friend decides to go befriend her. That's some weird ass shit. But the reason why I said that friends that get mad at their friends for hanging out with their enemies are weird, let me tell you that group I'm talking about. I'm talking about the group that literally would sit around, stop being friends with someone over some dumbass reason. Like it would be over like petty shit or competition shit or some type of jealousy type of vibe. They're not friends with that person no more. And then 9 times out of 10, the person that they end up becoming enemies with, your friend was already low-key cool with that person. Like your friend was cordial with them. At the very least, your friend was cordial with them. And then you stop being friends with that person and it be over the most pettiest reasons. Or you don't like that person and it be over the most pettiest reason. It don't be because she slept with your man. Don't be because she did some grimy shit to you. It be over the most pettiest reason. And then you feel like because you personally feel like because your friend not cool, because you ain't cool with that person, your friend should not talk to them or say hi to them or anything. Then all of a sudden, if your friend continue to say hi, or you know, let's say they're friends and continue to befriend them, now all of a sudden your friend is fake. No, she's not. A lot of y'all be falling out with people for the most stupidest reasons. A lot of y'all don't like people for the most stupidest reasons. And then y'all think that everybody's supposed to follow your leader. You're not the leader. I am. And one of the main reasons why I say I don't always agree with it, because I'm not saying that you should hang out with your friends' enemies. That's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is it's levels to this shit. And the reason why I say that is because all throughout high school, my friends would fall out with girls over the most stupidest shit. Like, it would be one of the most stupidest reasons, stuff that could have been easily resolved. But, you know, girls can sometimes be catty, and sometimes people can be prideful. So, you know, it's a lot of he say, she say, and by the time, like, you know, it gets out of hand, people start hating each other or whatnot. But the situation, like I said before, would be so petty. They'll fall out with the girl. They'll tell me that they fell out with the girl, that I should not be cool with the girl anymore. I'll completely stop talking to the girl because that's just the type of friend I was back then. I was a ride or die type of friend. Like, if my friend did not mess with the girl, I didn't mess with you either type. So I will fall out with the girl with them. And then a couple of months later, they go and befriend the girl that they fell out with, that they told me not to talk to. And now the girl me mugging me while these bitches are riding off into sunset. And now I look a damn fool because I was riding behind your dumb ass and you went to go be cool with the girl again. Are y'all hearing me out? That is one of the reasons why I say sometimes you gotta have the gift of discernment. You have to really like think for yourself. You can't let people think for you. You have to really access certain situations and think and put your mind to it and be like, is this situation that deep? Like, I understand this is my girl and all. I understand this is my home girl and all. But is this situation that deep for me to now start beefing with her enemy because she don't like the enemy? Is this that deep? And like I said before, because I know there's about to be some people in the comments that's about to argue and be like, no, if you were a good friend, I'm not saying to go be friends with the enemy. I'm not saying to go befriend the enemy. I'm just saying it's levels to this shit. If you see that if you see that the situation was not that deep, then you should not be running to go be enemies with your friend and shit. And then on top of that, like I said before, a lot of bitches be, oh, I don't like her, and 2 weeks later they're hanging out with her. Now you look a fool. Not even her. So y'all keep that in mind. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that, because I know there's gonna be some people disagreeing about that. Blocking does not show that you care. Blocking a man does not show that you care all the time. And on top of that, even if it do show that you care, who cares? Like, blocking somebody is not for that person, it's for your mental health. It's been many times that I've blocked a guy. I cared, but it was for my mental health and I needed him to be blocked. And who cares if you care? Like, people be like, oh, you shouldn't block that person because blocking shows that you care. I sure as hell do care. I sure as hell do care that you thought you could play with me. Now you got to get out of my life. And the reason why, and I know some people about to say, oh, well, you're contradicting yourself because you just said blocking does not show that you care. Blocking does show that you care, but at the same time, it doesn't. You know why? Because you're done. You're done in my book. And then the reason why I say blocking does not always show that you care is because some people just like to block people. Me. I know some people don't like blocking people. I love blocking people. My block list is long on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, iMessage. Bitch, I done blocked everybody. Bitch, I'll block my cat if he pisses me off. My cat that died, if he had an iPhone and he made me mad, bitch, I'll block him and I'll unblock him when I feel like it. I need y'all to quit this narrative that blocking means that you care. And it's really guys who try to push this narrative. And the reason why guys try to push this narrative is because they don't want to get blocked. So they try to make it look like, don't block me because it means you care. Who cares? Yes, I do care. I care that you thought you could play with me. Now you gotta go type shit. Like, no. Next up, popular opinions that 2022 was way worse than 2020. And I will like to first start off and say, if anybody that you know or love passed away in 2020 due to COVID, I am very sorry for that. Rest in peace to them, and my condolences go out to your family. That's not what I mean. I don't mean in the sense of people dying. I mean in the sense of the fact that, like, we thought COVID was the end of the world, the way people were dropping like flies. But I don't know about y'all. Y'all let me know. I'm talking, this is my opinion. This is the year I live. I had a better year in 2020 than I did now. Like, this year was tough, y'all. Like, this year was mad tough. I'm even surprised that I'm still here talking to y'all on the camera, laughing with y'all, telling y'all story times. Y'all, I had a shitty ass year, and I really hope that 2023 is a way better year, because I can't fathom 2023 being a worse year. You know the funny thing? I'm not saying that 2020 wasn't a bad year. 2020 was a terrible year. But what I will say is 2020 was not a good year, but it was still like for me, it was a steady year. It was a year for me to build myself up. Like, because I feel like because we went into quarantine, a lot of us got an opportunity to start from scratch again and work on our craft and stuff like that. I personally feel like 2021 wasn't that bad. It was, 2021 wasn't that good either. But 2022, so much bad things happened to me this year. And I'm not saying that good things didn't happen, because I don't want to take the glory away from God. God made some good things happen to me this year. I ain't gonna lie. But the struggles, the trials, the tribulations that I went through mentally was just sickening. Like, sickening. Just all together, I'm gonna pray that me plus you guys that are watching, everybody that is watching, I hope we have a way better year. Even if you had a good year this year, I hope that 2023 is one of your best years ever. I pray it, I speak it into existence. All of you guys will be successful. We will all, like, you know, find our purpose in life. And yeah, like, we will not struggle financially. We will not struggle mentally. We will not struggle emotionally. We will not struggle We will not struggle. I pray it over you guys in Jesus' name. Amen. Let me tell you another unpopular opinion that I am very, very sick and tired of. In 2023, we are not about to be getting no dating advice from men. Now, I know you guys be on TikTok and you guys, well, if you are on TikTok, I know you guys know that there are certain content creators that caters to telling women about how men think about them and about how men operate. And, you know, if he does this, that means he doesn't like you. And in order to get a guy to like you, you have to be nonchalant and you can't care as much, because if you care, he might. Y'all, do y'all really think that, like, let's keep it a buck, ladies. Like, let's keep it a buck. Where are the content creators that are women that are telling men, hey, if a woman does this, that means she likes you. If a woman does that, that means she likes you. In order to get a woman, you have to do. None. I don't see no content creators that are dedicated to teaching men about how women think, how women operate, and how to keep a woman. Because men do not care to know that. Because we are the reason, we are the ones that are trying so hard to keep a man. Why are we trying to keep a man? I don't know if you guys watch my girl talk, and y'all should definitely watch it because it was a really good girl talk. But like I told you, that last guy that I dealt with, I don't care no more about keeping a man. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not saying that I dog guys out that I'm talking to or whatnot now. I don't. I respect them. I'm very respectful towards, like, you know, every person that comes in my life, because I do feel like God puts everybody in our lives, good or bad. But at the same time, I do not care what a man got going on no more. Let me tell you something. In 2023, I'm going to give you myself. I'm not finna be nonchalant so he can like me. I'm not finna play these games. I'm not finna text him one day and do the hot cold method. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing none of that in 2023. I am going to be Irene. It's either you want it or you don't. Because the thing of the matter is, y'all sitting around, y'all being nonchalant for these guys. Y'all sitting around, y'all doing the hot cold method. And if you guys do not know what the hot cold method is, it's basically giving a man all your attention one day and then pulling away the next day to make him get into that chase mode. Y'all know, if y'all set the tone like that in y'all's relationship, do y'all know that y'all gonna be having to do that for the rest of your relationship? If you do stop doing that, he's gonna stop liking you. You need to go into the relationship being yourself. Don't be nobody else but yourself. If he don't like you, then he was never meant for you. If he wants you to play all these games, then he was never meant for you. That's what y'all need to understand. Stop taking these dating advice from men. And these men that sit on these podcasts or sit on these creation apps, and I'm not gonna sit here and debunk them, because they taught me a lot about men. I'm not gonna sit here and make it seem like, oh, F them, this and that. They taught me a lot about men. But what I will say is, it's time for them to stop telling us and teaching us about the mind of a man, and it's time for them to start addressing the man and telling the men that they need to seek therapy. A lot of these men need to seek therapy, okay? Therapy. That's what that needs to be in their vocabulary for 2023. Therapy, okay? Stop telling women, oh, if he does this, it means this. No, and start directing your energy towards men and say, hey, if you do this, you're a weirdo. If you do this, you're a misogynist. If you do, they need to start getting on that level so we can make a change. Nothing is wrong with your parents still raising you if you're over the age of 18. Just because y'all had shitty ass, dookie ass parents that kicked y'all out at the age of 18, or that said that you gotta pick up a bill or you gotta go, don't mean that that's the life that we all need to live. Because I'm gonna be real with y'all. If the shoe was on the other foot, y'all had parents that were very supportive, that push you through college, that push you through whatever, y'all would take it. If y'all had parents that paid for your tuition, y'all would take it. If y'all had parents that bought you a new car and you were 22 years old, y'all would take the car. The thing is, y'all don't have that. So y'all try to knock people down that have that. Y'all try to knock people down that's parents is taking care of them. Y'all try to knock people down that's parents is trying to make sure that they good, that they don't end up in the system and shit. And y'all turn around talk about y'all need to grow up. You're 22, you're living in your parents' house. Y'all, right now, I ain't no shame in my game. I'm in my people's house right now. Now, This is the first time me being back in my house fully since college. I went to college for 4 years. I just graduated a couple of months ago. So I am home right now until I find a job, then I'm gonna dip out. But the thing is, I'm tired of getting on the internet and seeing people trying to make people feel bad for living at home. I'm 25 years old. I'm living at home. And then on top of that, y'all literally would sit around and y'all be like, oh, why are you still living with your parents at the age of such and such and such? And y'all don't understand that everybody's culture is different. That's number one. Number two, if my parents don't care about me living here, why do y'all care about me living here? Like, what is it doing for y'all? Like, what is me living here doing for y'all? Like, why does it affect y'all at all? Want to be this boss and everything, go be this boss. Like, we not knocking you, but why y'all knocking our hustle? Why y'all knocking our shit? Then y'all turn around and y'all say y'all don't be saving up money. Why do y'all care? Why do y'all care? Why are y'all so invested in other people's lives and what other people got going on? Now, circling back to what I said about the traditional aspect of things, I am an African, I am a Nigerian, and I'm /Kenyan. In our culture, and y'all Africans, if y'all watching it, y'all back me up. In our culture, the woman is supposed to stay in the house until she marries. Dead ass. I'm not even being funny. The woman is supposed to stay in the house until she marries, and then that's when she gets sent off. So while y'all sitting around here trying to make us look bad for sitting at our parents' house, our parents don't care, so why do y'all care? Then on top of that, what y'all don't understand is if you are a parent that is kicking your kid out at the age of 18, you're setting your child up for failure. And a lot of the times when parents do that, like kick their kids out at 18 or like make them pick up a bill, they're doing that because that happened to them when they were younger. They kind of feel like, why would you get the benefits of, you know, being in my house over the age of 18 and I couldn't even get that benefit from my mom? And then you guys do not understand, by doing that, you're creating a generational cycle, because 9 times out of 10, that kid might end up doing that to their kid later on in life. You're creating like generational cycles like over and over again. And then on top of that, you guys don't understand, you're setting your kids up for failure, because now your kid has to figure out how to cope, how to struggle, and keep it a buck. Look at the way inflation is in today's society and everything like that. And also, let's keep it a G. Do you really think 18 is old? Just because your state say that 18 is an adult don't mean that a child at 18 is old. Now, you as a parent, go back to when you were an 18-year-old and you let me know, were you old enough to really cope the way that your parents push you to cope? No, you weren't. And that's the reason why a lot of people go through struggles, and that's the reason why a lot of people go through shit that they really not supposed to even go through, but because their parents put them in that certain situation, they had to go through it. Not everybody needs to be kicked out at the age of 18. If your kid is chilling, if your kid is trying to go to college, if your kid is trying to better themselves, then why would you kick them out at the age of 18? If your kid is trying to make a life for themselves, why would you try to force them to pick up a bill? You as a parent is supposed to still be a parent. What makes you think that because a child turned 18, your parenting skills got shut off? That's weird. Weird energy. That's weird. And so for y'all that's sitting up here trying to make it look like we the weird ones for sitting at our parents' house over the age of 18, for y'all that's trying to make it look like we the weird ones for having our parents pay for our tuition and our parents pay, like, you know, the bills and we not picking up no bills, or our cars that we got, our parents pay for it. We're not the weird ones. We have good parents. Y'all don't have good parents, and y'all trying to make us feel bad because y'all don't have good parents. This is my very last unpopular opinion. If Megan Thee Stallion's mom was alive, she would have made better decisions. Now, hear me out. I personally feel like Megan going to that interview with Gail and saying that she did not have sexual relations with Tory Lanez was a big, first of all, not even that. If Megan didn't want to, if Megan didn't want to tell her sexual experience with Tory Lanez, I don't blame her. I mean, look how short he is. But this is my thing. Megan should have never went to that interview. And I personally feel like if Megan's mom was alive, Megan would have made way better decisions, because mother's touch is nothing compared to anything. When your mother speaks, you listen. Especially if you know that what she's saying is true knowledge. I personally feel like Megan is lost in this world. She don't have her mom. I don't think she has her dad either. I think she's lost in this world. She made some bad decisions after this Tory Lanez situation. And I know some people about to get mad at me and be like, he still shot her. That's not the point. That's not the point. It's some things that Megan did in this situation that was not good. And the reason why Tory even has a little ounce of getting away with this shit is because of certain situations that Megan took. I personally feel like Megan was trying so hard to get the public's eye to agree with her and to be like, yeah, you didn't do nothing wrong, or yeah, he did shoot you. She was trying so hard to get us. She thought we were the jurors. We're not the jurors. She thought society was the jurors. She thought social media was the jurors. That's why she was going to interviews and, you know, talking about it on social media, because she was trying to get us on her side. Meanwhile, if Megan's mother was alive, Megan's mother would have told her, hey, don't go to that interview. Hey, stop posting this. Hey, don't do this. Hey, don't do that. Because it would have made it, because now that Megan has went on these rants, has went to these interviews, and some of these interviews had they've proven that she's lied about certain things. That is what Tory Lanez attorneys is about to use against her. And I know a lot of people have been saying, well, Megan is not on trial. Megan is not on trial. I understand that, but what you guys have to understand is that when you are hired to be a lawyer, you're supposed to put everything on the table to knock the other person down. You know what I mean? So Megan might not be on trial, but the job of a lawyer is to make your defendant win no matter what. If they have to bring up Megan's sexual history, that's what they gonna do. This is, y'all, did y'all not watch How to Get Away with Murder? Did y'all not see how Annalise Keaton was bringing up shit that we didn't even think would make sense, but it made sense, and she ended up winning the case? Like, y'all have to really look at it like that, from that perspective, and not so much from I feel bad for her, she was shot. We all know that she was shot. We all know that Megan was shot. At the very least, if you guys don't want to say that Megan wasn't shot, somebody did something to that foot. Whether it was broken glass or something happened to that foot, you know what I mean? But the thing is, because Megan decided to go to these interviews, and because Megan decided to get on these platforms and lie about little things, y'all already know what they say. One lie can really just open up a whole plethora of problems. And her lying about like having relations with Tory and stuff like that can really be used for Tory's benefit. And yeah, now do I think that Megan got shot? For sure. I do think that Megan got shot. And yeah, it's actually very sad. And it's actually very sad if I'm not saying it's sad if Tory Lanez get convicted, because if he got convicted, he needs to go to jail, period. Like, you should not be shooting no woman, no black woman at that. But what I will say is Tory Lanez really ruined his career, because he was so talented, and I actually really loved Tory Lanez before this situation. Like, when I say loved, I mean I love Tory Lanez before this situation. But if that nigga shot him, he needs to go to jail. If that nigga shot her, he needs to go to jail, like, period. But yeah, y'all let me know how y'all feel. Like, I just personally feel like if Megan's mom was alive, the decisions would have been a little bit more smarter, and a little bit, at the very least, a little bit more thought out, because I feel like her decisions were not as thought out. But yeah, y'all, that is it for my unpopular. Ooh, this is my very last unpopular opinion. I meant to say this. This is my very last unpopular opinion. Let me give y'all a bonus. I'm tired of seeing unpopular opinions videos, and it's not an unpopular opinion. The purpose of an unpopular opinion is an opinion that people might not agree with. A lot of these YouTubers be coming on here talking about my first unpopular opinion. Jada is wrong. Ari is right. Bitch, you could have kept that in your motherfucking camera roll. We know that. Everybody feel like Jada is wrong and that Ari is right. A popular opinion would be that Jada is right and Ari is wrong. Then y'all come on the camera talking about some second unpopular opinion. If you do good, good will come back onto you. Duh. That's not an unpopular opinion, bitch. That's just a motherfucking opinion, and it's a fact on top of that. An unpopular opinion is supposed to be unpopular. All these opinions that I gave to you, somebody is gonna disagree with. That is the purpose of an unpopular opinion. I'm tired of seeing these YouTubers getting on the internet and saying dumb unpopular opinions, saying opinions that are not unpopular, that are actually very much so popular. People in the comments eating it up, talking about some, yeah, you're right. Of course she's right. That's not an unpopular opinion. So if you are a YouTuber and you are thinking about making a popular opinion video, please make sure that video is unpopular. I'm tired of it. I can't stand it no more. Because I actually really do like watching unpopular opinion videos. But whenever I click on a YouTuber's video and she or he is saying an unpopular opinion video and it's very much a basic ass opinion that I'm pretty sure the whole world agrees with, it makes me angry. Why'd you make this video? Put it up. Back it up. But yeah, y'all, that's it for this. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys allow me to come here looking bummy and stuff like that. I did not feel like dressing up. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.